Oh my goodness. Is that better? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful people. Let's see where she's at. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, y'all. Hi. I'm like scared without Libby. Like I feel like I don't know how to do this without Libby. I'm like, Libby, hurry up and get here. Hurry. I need to get WhatsApp on my on my iPad so I can communicate to her from here. I'm hoping that she's just like ready to roll because I am otherwise not. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. But we've got news merch and I'm so excited. Available on my Etsy shop right now. Oh, I also know that like we save these and we post these on YouTube, so the fact that this is part of the YouTube video, crazy. From like the minute I start to the minute I end, it will be on YouTube. I also hope that this is whatchamacallit, no copyright. It's a no copyright playlist, but I don't know if it's actually no copyright. Well, it's just saying it's no copyright. But we'll see. Well, I'm also going to send this to Beck as well. I should have Beck on here. I hope I do. Ugh. I can't see the darn. Ugh. I hope I do. I should. Otherwise, I just have to go all the way through and just like search for her specifically. Where you at, girlfriend? Becca Rose. I don't know what her TikTok handle is though, and I'm blind, so I can't see. So we're just gonna have to like hang out here until Libby gets here. How's everybody doing? How are we doing? Oh God, that scares me. Let's see if I can directly. These people are already live in the moment. Oh, see, I don't know much about live as it is, so this is all new for me. Interesting. Well, I hope she just like finds it. We'll have to put together a playlist of songs that we know are no copyright because we want to post these. There she is. Hallelujah. Oh, I got so scared. I was really worried about that for hallelujah. Okay.
I'm so late.
Oh my goodness, it's already 10:10. It's all good.
Oh my
I just didn't know what to do with myself. I'm like, I'm sitting here. I'm like, how do I entertain these human beings?
I was literally right. I'm just like beta. Wait, beta. How do you say that? B-E-T. I think it's beta. Beta reading. for a friend and like her book, and so I've been like spending all morning reading it and editing it. I was like, wait, let me finish my sentence before. Wait, where am I?
I don't know. Your camera's off. Looks like. What is that you're wearing? What is that you're wearing?
What is it?
What is that? I feel like I have to have my hood up too.
Oh my gosh. Wait, let me get in my. I have to get in my room. My rainbow shelves. I had to collect the book.
I didn't know where mine was. I had to like go through the colors. I was like, it's blue. I had to like think about it. I feel like I can't see.
The back, and I was
I'm
like,
blind.
you have to read this.
Yeah.
Sam.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually like getting excited now. Ah! Okay, hi. How are you?
I've got. I have some sisterly duties I have to complete.
You do?
Yeah, so we can talk while I braid my sister's hair. Yeah, I've just got to braid her hair. We've got a concert we're going to tomorrow night.
Hi, Maddie. What concert?
Yes, this is my other sibling.
Yes.
Young Gravy.
Oh. He's in Australia?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's only here, like, he's been here for the whole week. He's only got one concert, like, one night only, and I got tickets to it because I am, like, a superior sibling.
Beautiful. Well, once you're done with that, then we'll start. But, like, what do you want to talk about until then? I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself until we start. Because we're going to be talking about the upset of falling. I like the title. I didn't know what to put because I couldn't fit the whole upset of falling. So I just put new merch because I figured that would draw more people. More people.
Well,
And then
all of that new merch. I am so excited for the tote bag to arrive.
I was wondering how do you want me to like publish those? Because I've got like the mugs and the tumblers ready and like the notebooks. So like when
What do you mean?
Those? Oh, I've got more merch for us.
I mean, yeah, well, you can put them up because I will go check the website because I realized I haven't made a post about like the tote bag or like a handful of the other stuff that you've popped up. So like I'll make like a Canva post and chuck it up on the Instagram. I keep forgetting.
Did you want me to publish all 3 right now? I can.
Yeah, go for it. Also, can you put a t-shirt on there? Because my mum wants a t-shirt.
Yeah.
She was like, go tell Marianna to put a t-shirt on there. And I was like, okay.
All right. Any specific
She kept
color?
Well, what was the color? Like, she liked the greens, like the forest greens, and yeah, it was forest green that she wanted. I think. Like, she loved all the colors that our hoodies have, like those options.
Okay. Well, because I think they're by different companies, I don't know if I can assure that. However, why is that so? Did that price go up? No. Okay. This is something different. I got really scared there for a second. Whoa. Yeah. Pie's always changing things, and I'm like, what are you doing? All right. Publish. Okay. The Tumblr is publishing.
I keep forgetting to like post because like I don't have a notification on my Google Calendar like turned on, so I almost missed our Valentine's Day post, and I'm like,
Yeah, you technically posted it for me the day after. I think I finally saw it on Wednesday.
Because it came up. It says that like the website says we published it on the 14th of February. Mm-hmm. So I think I might have just gotten in, but like when you saw it, it would have been the day after.
Oh, because it was scheduled to upload on the 14th, but the Instagram post is what wasn't scheduled. Correct?
Yeah.
Our bookshelves are both organized by color.
No, yeah.
If you're still here.
Correct.
Yeah. I thought about doing it by author, but you convinced me otherwise. You convinced me. Okay, so those three are up. I will make.
And it looks so good.
They do. And the pillow. Do you want me to upload the pillow as well?
Yes, I want the pillow.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. Like, why? Right, we need a pillow, right? That has, and I'm pretty sure you can do this. Mum wants to get a pillow that says, like, you know how Canadians are always like, "Hey."
Yes.
Always say like, yeah. She wants a pillow that says that on it.
All right.
And I was like, well, I mean,
Libby, how long
Marianna
did it take
do
for
that?
you to
And I was
collect
like,
all those
I don't
books?
know. I'll ask.
I'll ask. Yeah, I can make whatever pillow she wants.
8 years.
A year. For me, I've been collecting since sophomore year, so
Years.
5 or 6 years, I think. But I don't have that very many compared to Libby. That's all I got. I've got like 100 or so, a little over 100, I think. Little over 100. No, my products, my favorites. Short or long? Sleeve? Oh, I know this song. How do I know this song? I don't know. Oh. Library. Pages.
Marianna.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Veux de quoi? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I should do it sticker style or if I should do it another way, but I'm just gonna grab a couple colors and hope that it works.
Plan.
Preview. I know we're like not at all following what we want to do, but we're gonna pretend like we are.
Okay, I know, we will. I might have to like duck downstairs because they're vacuuming.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so here are those. Just do it in white. Will be the showcase. Okay. I just want to make sure I get this up for your mom before I forget. Anybody else got any suggestions for merch while I'm at it? Before apply, beautiful.
Another question: if I happened to give you like an artwork that was made, would you be able to put it, like, you can put that on your website and like we can order it as like a print, can't we? Amazing.
I can put anything on a t-shirt, notebook, pillow, mug, tumbler, bag, sweatshirt, fanny pack. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Pretty much. Okay, so these are all published, but I will go through later and put them in the file, but they are on my shop under probably no section. Oh, I've got iPad lines. Okay. Do we want to start?
Yes. Okay.
Just so we're not talking till the cows come home, I'm gonna put like a 40-minute timer on. Just to see. Kind of keep track. And I'm thinking we start with like the first tab on the very first page, whether it's both of us or one or the other. Like, who has the closest tab to the front? My first tab.
I don't know. I think I tabbed something on the first page.
My first tab is on page 34.
My first page 1.
You go first. What is it?
I like underlined the line that says, "Was it worth remembering or forgetting?" And like marked it as like a quote that I liked. Like, I really liked that, kind of like how she was like, "Was it worth remembering or forgetting?" I feel like it kind of reminded me of the line like, "Forgive and forget," but like it kind of contrasts that, like it's like the opposite, and I just liked that.
I feel like my brain goes through that every 5 seconds. like to render like drama. It's like, was that traumatic? So happy, so true. Ugh.
My next tab was on page 2.
Lovely. Okay.
And I highlighted the line, I thought my love for romance novels would have died with my parents' divorce. Instead, it made me crave them more.
T.
And then, if love couldn't exist in reality, at least it was alive in fiction. Between the pages, it was safe. And I loved that. I thought that was an amazing line.
Oh, between the pages, it was safe is such a good line.
Yeah, I loved that.
Between the pages, it was safe. Oh, because you just close the book. The thing is, though, our brains can't tell the difference between a fictional character and a real person.
No.
So how safe is it? Physically, it's safe.
Yeah. But then, I think, yeah, I agree. I love that. I saw that a couple times.
Emotionally, it's not on the safe internet. At all.
But then it was like, what I loved that she kind of brought into it was like going on about how like you get to see like the love story, but then she says no one wants to keep reading long enough to see happily ever after turn into an unhappily ever after. And I was like, that is so true. Like, that is so true. Because it's like, you see the happily ever after, but that's not the end of their story. Like, that's not the end of life. Like, that's like a short snippet of their story, whether it's like when they meet and they finally end up together. But it's like, there is so much more that happens after that where things go wrong that we don't see.
Yeah, no, literally, this is a standalone, and they're not even in college yet.
No, exactly.
They don't have their jobs, you know, they're not married, they don't have kids, we don't see their funeral. There is so much that we don't see, and you're so right about that.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. You said your like next tab, your first tab was on like 34, so I'm like just gonna keep going.
Keep going, girl. Keep going.
My next
we'll
tab.
Get to the good stuff. Don't worry.
I quoted. I highlighted. No, it wasn't worth it. Falling in love destroyed both of their lives. Was it the point of loving somebody when you're certain you can't be together? And I was like, I just like that. Page 6.
Okay, I'm like, I don't see it.
Like, what is the point of loving someone when you're certain you can't be together? And I was like, I like that, because then the argument for that is going, it's worth it. Like, if the love is strong enough, it's worth it for the short period of time you're together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she's kind of just like, oh, yeah, nah.
Something, then yeah. And what was funny was my brain went, oh, like Romeo and Juliet. They are literally reading Romeo and Juliet in the book.
Like, they're reading it.
It's literally what they're talking about. No, yeah, I mean, highs and lows. Highs and lows.
My next tab is on page 11.
Okay.
And I liked this line when she goes, what was wrong with being single? What was wrong with not having somebody's hand to hold and whatever else couples do? Why couldn't a 17-year-old just be on her own and everyone be okay with that? And I was like, yes, girl. Yes. Like, why is the expectation that everybody has to be in a relationship? I'm like, you don't even know who you are until you're like 23.
I wouldn't even say that. I might not even say until like your 30s.
Yeah, like it's your 20s. You're meant to like experiment with life and figure out who you are.
Yeah, for real. No, there's so many of my friends are like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. Like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you are 18. I'm like, you are a baby. Yes, it is a really good book. Like, my dad is still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. My mom and I we're a different breed. We're very fortunate to know what we want to do with our lives. But,
yeah,
I mean, I'm on plan like F. I'm not on the track I thought I was going to be, but I have multiple dreams. And I think that's kind of a beautiful thing to, like, have different options. And when schools are trying to force 16, 14-year-olds to, like, figure out what they want to do, it's not good.
No.
Where's your next
one? Then my next tab was on page 14, but I literally just, like, highlighted pink, the, like, line where she says, kiss me back. And I was like, oh, he says, kiss me back. And I was like, oh, cute. That was only a short one.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my God. It took me a second to, like, remember this scene. Oh, This feels like such a long time ago, and I haven't even read that many books since then. I've only read like Daisy Jones and I'm in the middle of Stolen Air, but
can't relate. I've read like 7 books.
Well, yeah, but you also you're you. Like you're a very fast reder, and
I am
something I am. I'm not that. I'm not one of those things. It's very cool that you can do that, but I cannot do that. So
wow. Yeah. Now we're catching up to where your first tab is. My next tab is on page 23.
Oh my god! Okay.
And I highlighted, how many fake boyfriends do you have? Because I was like, that's... I loved that line. I thought this text exchange they had was actually so cute.
The way that's the first thing my eyes went to when I flipped the page, I was like, is she gonna say that? And then you said it, and I was like,
she said it. Okay.
No, them texting back and forth. He was so, like, not headstrong, but, like, he was so, what's the word I'm looking for? He was so, like, this is who I am. Like, this is what where we're at. Like, so upfront. There we go. He was so upfront in the beginning that it was almost like, girl, come on. It was like, girl. Like, what?
But I completely understood her hesitance. Like, I completely
100%. Got it. Yeah. I mean, I might have this sheet, honestly. I mean, Laura Jean is the one that I relate to the most, obviously. Yeah. But, like, she's basically the same, but American. So I'm like, obviously I'm not Korean, so I can't say that I, 100% relate to Laura Jean. But I relate to Laura Jean, you know what I mean? Anyway, next one.
Page 30.
Beautiful.
Highlighted. Okay. I highlighted, text me hourly updates of the names of any students that give you a hard time. Why? So you can fight them with your noodle arms? Violence is not my weapon of choice, dear Becca. Cupcakes are.
Violence is not my choice of weapon.
I thought Cassie was the perfect contrast to Becca. Like, they had such distinct personalities. Like, Cassie was written really well. I feel like Becca definitely was underdeveloped as a character. She wasn't really... Like, I couldn't tell you who Becca is. She wasn't... If anything, I don't know if it makes sense. She just didn't feel like a person, like a character. Like, I don't know.
Like
she just... like, the side character was more distinct than her.
Yeah, fair, yeah. Actually, no, I do kind of feel that way as well. Like, even though I think Cassie's, like, older than her, but she does seem kind of more established.
Yeah.
And Becca does kind of seem up in the air, and I wonder if that's on purpose. I mean, this is technically fan fiction about somebody.
Yeah.
But even still, I wonder if it was on purpose, because I think with fan fiction, not that you have to, but you kind of are supposed to put yourself in the main character's shoes. I don't know if that was the intent, but, like, it's just an interpretation, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
One of those things. Where's your next one?
Page 33. I highlighted the line.
Beautiful.
I highlighted the line, as your boyfriend, do I get a cupcake every morning?
I was like, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you do.
And I think we're up to your tab now, because I don't have anything on page 34.
You don't? Okay, no. So I highlight or I tabbed the line, right, that's why you're freaking out. It's like he already has paid attention to her and her character and her mannerisms to know these, like, things about her, and I think that's, like, the first line that you, like, really noticed that, if that makes sense. At least that's the first line I noticed, that he was really paying attention to all these little things. I mean, obviously, in, like, page 3 or whatever it is, he's, like, turned around looking at her when she, like, looks up, but, like, this is, like, him saying, like, yeah, this is why you're freaking out. Like, he knows already.
He got it.
Where are you at? What's your next one?
Page 37. I kind of, like, did, like, a little... selected a paragraph where she was describing when she walked into the cafeteria and he was, like, smack bang in the middle of, like, the cheerleaders and the jocks and, like, everyone was chatting and laughing, the football team. And I just wrote, like, on the line, like, this is my worst nightmare. Like, imagine walking into that. I was like, are you freaking kidding? I would just, like, pass out on the spot.
I don't think I could do it. I'd probably do the same exact thing she did. Because I would be like, away. No. I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm going to go back to the quiet room. I'll go eat by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. My worst nightmare. Next one. This is fun. We're doing it quick. I'm like, all right.
Page 39.
Okay.
Oh wait, I've kind of like got two like on this page. So 38, I like underlined where he was like, I'm not letting you eat out here alone. We have an image to uphold, sweetie. And I was like, that's cute.
Oh, I know some people like freak out with the nickname Sweetie, but I'm just like.
He did it mockingly though. That's why I was like, that's cute, because it wasn't a pet name. It was like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And then I also highlighted where he was like, we probably should have discussed this yesterday. And she goes, I was too busy running away from you.
Yes. I was too busy. Oh my gosh. I love how upfront he is. Like, he definitely kind of has that confidence there with her. And I just.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, love. Next one.
I underlined on page 40 where they said, then I guess that's how our love story began. Now we just need to see how it ends. And I was like, cute.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, was this her or him saying that? Wait, I forget.
Both of them. So. Ugh.
But only then I noticed how long Brett's eyelashes were. Okay, honestly though, men have it so easy with eyelashes. I'm like, what in the world?
It's not fair.
Oh, I don't understand. Whatever.
Where's your next tab?
42.
Okay, so you go.
So down toward the bottom. So if this were one of your books, who would we be? The way that he is like interested, so he's already made it clear that he notices her mannerisms, but now we're at the point where he's like showing interest in what she's interested in to like make conversation. It's like, bro.
Bro.
It's not just like, oh, what's that book about? Okay, cool. No, it's like a genuine like curiosity that I love.
Yeah, genuine interest. I love that.
It's so cute because that's also the type of question that like kind of tells him where she thinks they are.
Yeah.
So it's like him trying to get a feel for where she thinks they are in their relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
My next tab's on 46. What about you?
48.
Okay. So I underlined on page 46, I hoped they'd never have to hide behind the bush and watch their father love his new family the way he couldn't love his old one. I just loved that line because I was like, girl, relate. But I was like, I feel like the backstory as well that she had kind of dealing with this and kind of watching his own father have another family without her was really important to how she viewed relationships and why she was so hesitant to let Brett love her or kind of have that relationship with her, because he's so open and like at least his family, he thought his family was like the perfect family, like the parents loved each other, like and he's like, why don't you like let me love you? And she's going, because I've seen how it can end. Like
it's that jump between, is it worth it? Is it not? What's happening? What's going on? Where are we? What day is it? Yeah. Oh, and the whole idea of like, you know, having to not only like watch from the sidelines, but she's hiding as well. Yeah. So they don't even know that she's there. It's like only her.
Yeah. My only disappointment when it was kind of those scenes were happening was when she fell over and scraped her knee. And I was like, oh my goodness, her comfort. Like, that's my favorite trope. I was like, Brett's going to find her bleeding and help her. And he didn't. But
I know. I was a little upset too.
I
thought he was going to be there and be like, what are you doing? You know, be like, what's going on?
I'll be like, oh my God, you're bleeding.
Didn't happen, but whatever. Yeah. Do you have one on 47?
Nope.
48?
Nope.
Okay. It's so crazy how we haven't lined up yet. So the band just started. We still have a few minutes. I said, keep reading. So the way that Brett is just like, yeah, keep going. Like, he's like, you're good. We're fine. You can keep reading. Not like talk to me, not entertain me, not like, you know, keep me company, keep me busy. It's like, he is so good with just being in her presence and being like, around her. Like, he's content. He's good. He's fine. He's fine. I love it. Yeah.
It's cute. I have one on 49, so we almost lined up. I highlighted, is that the kind of girlfriend you want to be? A judgmental one. And I was like, yes, Brett, that is the kind of girlfriend I want to be. I just thought that was so funny.
Generally, I don't know, this is something I really should talk about on live, but like, I have no idea what kind of girlfriend I am. I've only been a girlfriend once for about 4 months, hardly, and I don't know.
I feel like you would know, like, just kind of because you've worked so long on kind of figuring out who you are as a person, you're not going to rely on somebody else to have to be a girlfriend to them. You've just got to be you, like, and that's enough.
If they want to join the train, like, jump on, but like, we're chugging and we're going. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. You can hop on if you want, but that's about it.
Where's your next one? Oh, 53.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
I highlighted, she took one look at me, then Becca, then her mum. She grinned, leaning against the wall to watch. I just thought that was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh. She's iconic. Because I was like, if I was in that situation, I'd do the same. I would just be like, I'm not even going to interject.
I mean, some people just know, you know?
Yeah.
Simple as that. Oh, where's your next one?
My next one's on 65.
Okay, let me see. 63, 60, go ahead.
So, I've got 2 tabs on this one.
Okay.
One, I highlighted when he says, I'm not a mystery. People just make assumptions and no one bothers to find out the truth. Ooh. And I was like, that's deep. I was like, I love that because that kind of then puts you in the perspective of the popular kids, the people that everybody kind of just assumes and puts into those cliques. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, no, like, don't look at me how, like, through rose glasses, like,
yeah,
find out who I really am before you make assumptions. And I'm like,
yeah, like, don't look
like
at
that
me as like the football star. Look at me as like Brett. Like, yes, yeah. Yes, just yes.
And then I also highlighted when he's like, you brought a book to my football game? He's like, I looked over my shoulder pretending someone was calling me. I did not.
Okay, here's the thing. I did too.
Oh, yeah. I
did too. I think the last football game I went to was like my junior year, and that was when I was beginning to be like a reader, like for real. Mm-hmm. And I took a book. I took a book to every football game.
Amazing.
And I don't even remember if I opened it or not because I was there with my friends as well. So like we were all just kind of like hanging out. But books go everywhere with me. I'll take them to a restaurant.
They're like my clutch.
Exactly. If I'm taking my purse or a book, I'm taking my book. And like,
oh yeah.
Like, no question. For
no.
real. Next one.
I'm on 66. How about you?
72. So you go first.
Okay. I blew out a breath thinking, that's it. Pause. I have a very intense social life.
Whenever there's like the smidgenest little itty bitty titty bit of drama. Oh my gosh.
Because it's just like I love
very intense social life.
Very intense social. The sarcasm in that sentence. Because when people are like, oh, what are your hobbies? What do you do outside of this? And I'm like, nothing. Like, that is my life.
I draw characters from this.
Yes.
Literally. Oh, I feel that. I'm like, edit YouTube videos. That's about it. I'm not editing TikToks. I'm editing YouTube videos. What the hell?
I think you're next. My next tab is 78.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I didn't grab her hand for show either. There was no one here to lie to. I was just starting to do it out of habit.
Oh, cute.
So reflexes, right? like reflexes. Ooh, they get me. They get me so bad that I just. Whether it's like standing in front of someone to like protect them, or it's like grabbing them out of reflex, or it's just like something quick, like if something's like thrown at you and you catch it really fast.
Yeah.
Consider me done. I'm done for. There's no helping me from then on. I'm just screwed. So when he was like, it just started out of a habit, I'm like, okay. I'm like, sure. I'm like, hey, yep.
Cute.
You said 78?
78.
All right, bring it on.
Highlighted. You're easy to talk to and attractive. People are never easy to talk to. That's a scientific fact. And he goes, you think I'm? And she goes, and you're really nice.
Really nice.
And I was like, oh, cute. Like, I love it when, like, he taunts her about, like, or, like, even when any characters do it in books and, like, they admit they find the character attractive, but then immediately drop it and be like, don't bring that up again.
Yes. It's like, obviously I'm in love with you, but we're not going to talk about it. You know?
We're not talking about it.
Yes, for real. Next one.
81.
Really?
How about you? 80. Okay. If we read out the line at the same time, is it going to be the same?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I know what I'm actually highlighting here. Okay, maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Words were down the bottom. Mine's like middle.
Oh, they're not going to be the same.
Oh. Okay, well, mine is staring at the sky. I wanted to ask what she was thinking, but I kept quiet.
Oh, cute. That is cute. Mine is I sat there for a while thinking about how I had lucked out on choosing a pretty great fake girlfriend. I love it. I love both those lines. They're amazing.
They're so cute. And, like, to know what someone's thinking, I always get... Okay, mind reading, I would never want to have as a superpower. No. Because that freaks me out.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. However...
Okay, but what would be your superpower?
See, I feel like to fly is, like, one of the most cheesy answers ever, but I'm obsessed with Peter Pan, so I don't think I could say anything else.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Although I've also been obsessed with, like, Violet in a way. Well, I've been in love with Peter Pan for years, but, like, I was obsessed with Violet growing up, too. So, I don't know. What would be your superpower? Let me flip it.
Okay. My superpower.
I've
thought about this immensely. I would have the ability to change probability. Like, I would, like, what are your chances of winning the lotto? Like, 70%? Let's make that 100%. Like,
okay. All right.
What are your chances? What are the chances that this person steps out into the road and gets hit by a bus? 0%? Let's make that 50%.
All right, so we're going both ways on that one. I don't know. That's an interesting superpower for sure. Oh my gosh, the boys just also posted a video about superpowers, and I literally don't even know. It's like, obviously teleportation would be freaking awesome.
That would be convenient, but as a lazy person, I feel like I would abuse that. Like, I'd literally do nothing with it except, like, teleport from my room to the fridge.
The way that I just knew you were gonna say that. I was just like...
I am the living, breathing version of Nico from the Atlas 6.
That's okay. That is okay. Yeah, I have no idea what my superpower would be, because it's always, like, to fly is always my first answer. Because
Fair enough.
dream a lot about flying, so it's always the first thing that comes to mind.
I love that. Like, summoning your inner Bran from Game of Thrones. You know, how he, like, turns into the wolf in his dream.
Okay, also shape-shifting would be really cool, because I feel like to be a bird and to fly.
Lysandra.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a dark tab, which means this is something I've related to.
What page?
It's on 86.
Oh, okay, cool, go.
But it just felt like, was it Crestmont? What's the town that they live
in? Where? What?
The very top of 86, like the town that they live in.
Oh, yeah, Crestmont.
Crestmont was a little part of the world, and there was so much more out there to be seen. Like, that's the same with the town that I am currently living in, because it's such a small town that it's, like, super, I don't want to be, like, rude in any way. Zero diversity. There's zero diversity. And it's a bunch of, like, old farmers that, you know, have been living the same way for years, and everyone knows everybody, which is awesome, and a great little community. However, I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Costa Rica. I want to...
Canada.
I've been to Canada, and the only reason why I would probably ever go there again is to see you. So, like, I mean, I'm not going there to see somebody. I'm probably, I've been to Canada.
No, I love that. I love how you're like, I don't want to be mean. I came from a small town, and I hated it.
I mean, I don't hate it. Because, like, my house and my property is awesome, but, like...
You've got a nice property. Like, I like, all the videos you're always posting, I'm like, that looks stunning. Like, it's amazing. But
if I could pick up our property and
like that to me.
In, like, Costa Rica or Jamaica or somewhere south, I'd never leave. I would never leave. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's our nice little oasis, but anything off of it is like, okay. Anyway, next one.
Mine's on 93, my next tab.
Same. And this is another dark one, so this is also something I relate to.
Same.
Looks like yours is at the top.
Mine's down. Okay, so I'll read mine. Okay. So mine... how could my mother and I spend the last 5 years trying to piece our lives back together while he was here rebuilding his so easily? It's just a relate moment, like, literally, like, mirror version of, like, what everything happens in real life is.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I realized that when we started doing this in the beginning, but, like, when I was reading this, I had completely forgotten about your situation, but now I'm like, whoa. Mine's down toward the bottom a little bit. It's basically, my mom always kept the radio on, even when no one was home. My mom doesn't always keep the radio on. I always keep the radio on. So, like, here, it's so funny. He gets upset when he knows. Where was I? I think I was down on the patio, and my iPad was playing music in here, but then I changed it to my phone. And the second that I did that, I heard him start barking, because he, like, knew that I was moving the music, and, like, it's always playing, so it's something that he's used to.
Yeah.
It's just, like, one of those things. But, yeah.
My next one's on 102.
Mine is on 99.
Ooh.
Oh! So, this is when she's upset, and she's like, Brett, give it back. She was in a bad mood. Like, a very bad. I was kind of scared, but I really wanted to know what this book was about. Like, just his curiosity with her. I don't want to say what is it called? Transfictions. Is that right? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Just, like, him wanting to know what her world consisted of is adorable. Go ahead. 102.
102.
I've got one on 102
too. Where is it?
The bottom.
Mine's kind of at the bottom.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, 1, 2, 6 line? 6 to last?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if I'm counting where the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no. Fifth line to the end.
Yeah, and it's like...
Aced it, Becca said. I felt proud. Like,
kind of,
yeah,
like, yeah, my girlfriend's smart as hell and happy to own it.
He didn't put fake, and I was like, wait a minute. Right away, I was like, oh. I was like, he didn't put fake there. It's like he's starting to forget that this isn't real.
I just loved that he was like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I was like, like, he loves her for who she is, like, mentally, not just, like, any other reason. He was attracted to her because of, like, her personality, and I was like, I love that. Like, yes. That's what I want. Like, like, don't come at me for looks. Come at me because you like who I am as a person.
Period. Boom, bang, plank, period. I don't want nothing else. I know I'm tall. Like,
I don't want nothing else.
I've got
I know I'm tall.
Here. I know. like, I got you. 107 is my next one.
107? At the top?
No.
I've kind of got, like, a bunch of different lines, like, highlighted pink.
Okay.
My first one is, like, I'll have you know I'm somewhat of a hot commodity in these halls, heart. Then lucky for me being the one dating you. Now tell me, ever brought a girl to Lover's Lake? You'll be the first.
Yeah. He's like, you'll be the first. I'm like, I wonder why. And, like, these kind of things make me almost want to go backwards to, like, see not how, like, their high school year started, but, like, when they met, like, their first, like, I can't remember. Maybe they did talk about it in the book, but, like, where were these people at when they first met in their lives? Like, what was going on? Like, how...
Yeah.
Did, like, they know each other a lot growing up? Did he, like, grow up there and she moved when her, well, no, I guess...
It, like, kind of comes back to that statement we made earlier where we're like, the book is just a snippet of what happens in their life. We don't get to see the before or the after. We just kind of see the happy little in-between.
Yes. Yep. All right, so I got 120. Where are you at?
108.
Oh, all right, let's go back. Yep, go ahead.
It just made me smile, this line, because it's like they were talking up Lover's Lake so much, and then I opened the next chapter, and it's like, Lover's Lake was disgusting.
And crowded, and it smells horrible.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. That made me smile.
Oh, that's so cute. Because I know exactly what she's talking about, because I live on a lake.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can smell it.
117.
Okay.
And then this made me, like, I was cackling when he goes, what's up? And he's like, dude, Brett said, did you see who went into the trees together? And Jeff was like, no, who? And then I wrote, like, a little note going, stop, he's such a gossip. Like, I thought that was hilarious how that all panned out. And Jeff is just like...
There's another character I'm thinking of. Excuse me. There's another character I'm thinking of that is just like Jeff, where he's just like, oh my god, really? Like, what's, like, and to, like, he's so into it. And I cannot for the life of me think of who it is, and it's driving me up the wall.
Oh my god.
Like, there's somebody else. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Maybe?
And it's a dude, too, so it's... Oh, it's driving me... I don't think it's IMA. Like, I don't think it's from an anime. Or maybe it is IMA. I don't know. But... I don't know. Maybe it's a character from Daisy Jones and the Six that I'm thinking of. Kind of. No, not really. I don't remember. Anyway, next one.
My next one's on 119.
Okay.
And I highlighted the line where he goes, then why don't you show me one of those dimensions of yours? And I was like, oh, cute.
I think, oh my god, sorry, I keep yawning. I think it's so funny how she, like, keeps telling herself to, like, stop shaking and, like, sit still. Like, she's like,
yeah,
stop, like, responding to him. And I can't help but think about Cassian. He's like so responsive, and I'm like, shut up. I'm like, just you should just go and sit in the corner or something. I'm like, not now. Okay, next one.
121.
I'm at 120.
Okay, you go.
This is a dark one. This is something else I relate to. I hadn't gone to a party before. I've never been to a high school party, nor have I ever been to a college party. Because I mean, it's pretty clear. So, there you go. 121, you said?
Yeah. Okay. What are you thinking about? Jelly bells. I was like, that is such a male answer, like food. But I was like, relate, my dude. Like, that's all I think about, too.
Yeah. Jelly bells are so cute. And I know exactly what they are because my mom makes them, so
Cute.
I love that. I love that. Next one.
On 134.
134. I got 125.
Ooh.
Oh, I loved this scene. Okay, so Brett dropped his fry in my shake, held it out for me. Is this our thing then, he asked? Eating fast food at midnight in my car?
Oh.
When I tell you, I practically dropped the book at that point because there is, like, no other feeling than, like, eating fast food in a car at, like, the middle of the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever. It's unmatched. Are there better feelings? Yeah, sure. But it's unmatched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't recreate that in any way, shape, or form. It's just, it's unmatched. So I had to mark it, also because of the triplets. But we're not going to talk about that side. Anyway, 131.
34.
Well, I'm at 130. This is when he's like, well, he's like kind of freaking out. She's like, are you okay? And he's like, read to me. And she's like, I don't think you'll like this book. And he's like, please, just like read to me. Because he likes listening to her talk. And I'm just like, I suck at reading out loud, but I would do it. I would do it to make him feel better. Oh my god, wait, where's your tab on 134?
It's like, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
okay, you
8,
first.
10. It's the 10th line up.
I'm on like the last 2 lines, so you go first.
Oh, okay. I highlighted the line, Becca, did you run here? Just I was like, that was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And when he like rested his chin on top of her head, I was like, oh.
I mean, it's the line. I hugged her, wrapped her into my chest until my chin was resting on top of her head. I felt it then, the same feeling as last night when she was reading to me. That stillness, a break in the storm.
That's so cute.
It's like touch is my love language, so
but I wouldn't run nowhere for no man. Like, that was cute, but I was like, girl, really? I'd be like, oh, like, I'll FaceTime you from home because it's raining.
I mean, I would run. I would. I'd be there. I mean,
I would run for a friend.
Can't say I've done that, but I've come close to doing that.
Example, if you called me or messaged and you were like, it's urgent, like, come here, like, I need you, I'd be like, I got you, and I'd be there. But, like, if a man was like, I need your help, I'd be like, you can wait.
Priorities. Standards. I appreciate that. You're like, flight is booked. I probably would too, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, I'm coming to Australia. You don't have to ask me twice. Okay, that's the 40-minute timer, and we're halfway through. We're just gonna keep going, because we're actually doing pretty good.
Nice. 139?
You go. I can already tell. Yeah, you go.
I highlighted, I obsessed over it for years, wondering why my dad left and what moment he realized he didn't want us anymore. I was just like,
oh.
Yep. Because that is not a question that will ever be answered for her. And I just was like, I want to say sorry. I want to give her a hug. And then I also highlighted on the next page, 140, it's not our fault for not giving them a reason to stay. It's their fault for not finding one. And I was like, yes. Yes.
Period. Yeah. For real.
My next line is on 147.
Go ahead, because I'm on 152.
Okay. And then she goes, what Brett means is that we've been talking for a few weeks as friends and we just recently started dating. Right, Brett? And he goes, yes, exactly. Then he shoved a handful of fries in his mouth. Good. Now he couldn't talk and mess this all up.
He goes, yeah. Just starts
shoving
food in his mouth.
Oh my goodness, God. My next one's on 152 as well. Is it right at the bottom?
Yes.
Is the line, I can't believe I have a crush on a girl with such horrible
ice cream taste.
Yep.
I mean, cotton candy. Right? I think it's cotton candy. Or is it jelly bean? Wait, I can't remember.
Cotton candy ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had it, so I can't have an opinion.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've had it either. I've had jelly bean ice cream, and that was not good.
We will have to try it.
Oh, maybe. But we have to find a conversion for me.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I will try it for you.
Okay. I'll trust you.
I've got a tab on 153.
Okay, go ahead.
There were 2 pieces of paper tucked underneath. One had Becca scrawled on it in my mum's signature cursive. The other one read Brett. And I was like, that is so cute.
Letters. No matter what form they are. It's so cute. The way that he just stayed over. He's just, whatever. He's just hanging out, eating ice cream. Oh my God. Well, actually, I don't think he had any ice cream, but still.
No.
And she not only left letters, but jelly bells as well.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Cute.
Mom even knows. Where's your next one?
168, 169. Kind of starts on 68, but goes to 69.
Oh no, I'm on 73. Okay, go ahead.
And it's like, you know the term climax, she asked, and he goes, yes, but I think it's a different climax than you're referencing.
Yep.
And then he goes, I love it when you get all geeky.
I think he kind of falls in love a bit with her, not naiveness or innocence, but just because I mean, if we know anything about her, it's the book she's reading. So yeah. I mean, there's just that. I don't want to say wholesomeness either. I can't really think of the right term, but he just loves who she is. You know,
yeah.
The way her brain works. It's
adorable. I love it.
I mean, you said, oh, Becca, I love the way you get all geeky. It's her little. Okay, next one.
My next one's on 173.
Is it? For the record?
What?
For the record?
No.
No. Where's yours?
Down the bottom.
Okay, so mine is for the record. I don't know she'd be here until this moment. You can meet my parents later, he said, reading my mind. Let's go get some air. So, kind of the same thing as earlier. He's picked up on some edges and he knows when she's uncomfortable.
That's cute.
Oh, that is a form of intimacy that I need in my life. Okay.
Yeah.
Yours.
Mine is then he grabbed my hand, pulling me against his chest, and I like us like this without the pretending. Next one is on 174. How about you?
Yep.
Oh, really? 174?
This is something I related to. Yeah, I relate to. Go ahead.
Same. Mine is because relationships never work out. Look at my parents. I always thought They were so in love that they'd last forever. And then one morning my dad woke up and decided that we weren't enough, that his life wasn't enough. People are always talking about falling in love, but no one ever talks about falling out of it. And I was like, deep.
Mine is not. Mine's that, and on a night like this when I'm wearing a dress for the first time in years. Because I never wear dresses. And I've got 2 weddings this year that I'm going to have to wear a dress. And I'm like, okay. For 2 days and like years. I'm like, oh no. But I'm excited.
Oh no. I love dressing up.
I don't mind it. I mean, it's not like something I look forward to, but it's fun. It's fun.
It's like I'm very Selena Sadothian in that sense, that like I'm not at all girly girl, like I'm not. But I love dressing up and treating myself and being a girl. Like I love being a girl.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm a girly girl. I mean, I've got blood on me most times, but like, I don't know. I know some people will be like, no, you're not at all, and other people will be like, yeah, you kind of are. But me,
I don't think you are. Like I wouldn't classify either of us under that.
No.
There you go. We're like in between.
Yeah, we're a fun little mix of everything, I guess. Where's your next one?
234.
Jumping. Mine's a 185. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think, I just retook it too. My top love language is touch. And then I think quality time, and I think acts of service after is like my third one. So I brought her to bed and wiped the makeup off her face with a warm towel. I tucked her in and pulled the blanket right up to her chin, like she used to do for me. I'm just like taking care of his mom is so cute.
No.
Like,
I would hate that. If I woke up and my makeup was gone and like I was like changed and there was like a blanket, I'd be like, excuse me, who touched me? Like, no, don't do that. Leave me. I would rather freeze to death and wake up in the middle of the night and get my own blanket.
Freeze to death. Oh. Well, it's like that thing when you're a kid and you like pretend to be asleep so your parents have to carry you in the house.
Oh yeah, I did that, but like that's just because I'm lazy.
I mean, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, what page did you say yours was on?
234.
Okay, so mine's 202. Okay. So this, I was like, oh, why couldn't I find a book on how to deal with very fake yet very real breakup? Where are the books on that, huh? Well, you're in one. So I was like, girl, there's so many books on fake dating. What books are you reading?
Right. The unnecessary third act breakup. I'm literally like, what do you mean where are the books on that? Like, you claim you're a romance reader. Like, have you never read a romance book? Like,
obviously not. Like, girl, what are you doing? Yeah, that I was like, what? And then I have one on 206.
Mm-hmm.
Then the ones that I didn't really like, but still read anyway, because it was physically impossible for me to stop reading a book halfway.
I would have tabbed it, but that's just not true. I stop reading books halfway all the time.
Sometimes I envy you for that. Man, I if I stopped reading books that I didn't like. Okay, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, there'd be a lot more books I would have unfinished. 217.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is when he's like, and if that's what it took to make her happy, I'd do it.
That made me mad. Because I was like, excuse me, like, you're assuming. Where is this line? Hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines down or so. It's like toward the bottom of the like first technical paragraph.
Oh, wait, that's like with the mum. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. That's when he's talking about, like, not letting his dad back inside.
Yeah.
Like, but no, if she wanted to do it, like, he was
it.
like, if my mom is okay with having my dad in the house, then I will try to be okay with my dad in the house.
Yeah.
Which, and I don't even think it's like it's a mama's boy thing. Actually, I think it's just like a generally, like, he's
just
considerate of other people's well-being in the house that he's in, if that makes sense. 219. I started setting an alarm on my phone so I'd wake up in the middle of the night and check on her. So I think this whole couple pages was me just being like, oh my god, it's so cute how considerate he is. Just being like, oh my god, like he cares.
I've got an underlined one on there that says I couldn't tell the difference between coping and surviving.
Oh my god, for real. Oh my god, wait, where is that? I feel like I should have tabbed that.
At the bottom of 219.
No, literally, that, I don't know why I didn't have that tab. That was literally me all of, like, this past, not 2023, but, like, 2022. Like, just me trying to figure out what the hell was going on with, like, FND and, like, having to leave school and, like, all of that. That's definitely a tab right there. Okay. Okay, my next one is on 238, so where are you at?
My next one is on 234.
Okay.
If you don't like pineapple, why agree to order it? Because you like it. I was like, ah!
But he said it easily, too. It's just like, because you like it. I'm like,
yeah.
Like, it wasn't a second thought to him. That's...
Nope.
Ah! Ugh. You almighty. It's not that hard, people. Read a book. It's basically a manual. Any good book recommendations? I always get scared when people ask this question because I'm like, what type of books are you looking for?
Oh, true. Not this series if you don't like spicy books. Put that away.
I need an age range. I need a genre. I need like a length. I need like a page count. Like I need more specifics.
Yeah. Where was your next tab?
38.
Oh, of course it was. I feel like I could tab a book for you and just know where you want.
I'd probably get that with November 9. Any books, honestly, I need to get back into reading, LOL, and books aren't super long, you know. Okay. The Upside of Falling is actually pretty good. It got me out of my book slump, so if you're in a slump, there you go. I'm also currently reading The Stolen Heir, which is, oh my god, really good. However, I love The Cruel Prince, so The Cruel Prince,
I feel like The Cruel Prince isn't really if you want to get started into reading, though, because that's very political romance based, which is amazing. I love it. But I reckon try like a standalone, like maybe some Emily Henry books. Like they're really.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably like
Book Lovers, Happy Place, Beach Read, any of those. Book Lovers, definitely.
Yeah, like the Unhoneymooners, Spanish Love Deception. Oh, Spanish Love Deception is kind of big, but any like little, like The Fill-In Boyfriend. We Were Liars. The Secret History of Us is actually pretty good. I forget it, but it was a really good book. Yeah. Any like little standalone romance book. I'm probably gonna read mostly romance over the summer, other than The Lightning Thief.
And Addie LaRue, did you get my playlist?
I don't know. Did you send it?
Yeah, I was like screenshot this and sent it in a video.
No, I didn't screenshot it. I thought you were sending me the actual playlist.
I'm sorry, I will do that. I'll send you the actual playlist. But I sent you the screenshot because that had the page numbers. Like, the specific pages where scenes are written. And I'm like, in this scene, this is the song that's playing. So you have to listen to the song when you get to that page.
Okay. Maybe that'll help me read it because I am struggling with Alaru right now. I thought you were recommending Alaru to help get them back into reading, and I was like, no, don't recommend that one.
Have you started Addie?
No, because I'm reading The Stolen Heir.
Oh.
Yeah. We've been going for about an hour and 6 minutes. Look at us go.
We're almost done.
And we're actually making really good time. We're both on 238 or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you at?
Oh no, I don't have a tab. I'm just on the page for you.
Oh, we ended up at Finch's, the only bookstore in town.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory when you think about it.
Yeah. My next tab is on 142.
I've got 241.
Ooh.
It's a deep blue one. it says, after all, I was a master of burying my emotions.
Same.
Yeah. I'm good at suppressing everything. Moving on, 242, you have a tab here? Okay.
And what I realized is that nothing I felt towards you was tainted or confusing, Becca. In fact, you're the only clear part of my life right now.
I was so upset with him. I was like, dude.
Dude.
I mean, I understand why he did it. I've never been in his shoes, so I can't say for sure. I'm sure you have a different opinion. However, I just think it could have been approached differently.
It definitely could have been approached differently, yeah.
Like, the timing, everything, just, yeah, okay. Yeah, where's your next tab?
My next tab is on 262.
I'm on 256.
Okay, you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So, I'm trying to figure out if I want to read this whole thing. Basically, just like saying my parents didn't like that. They want to map out my future like they did for Park, but I kind of like not having a destination in mind. But I kind of like not having a destination in mind, honestly, is one of the most, I don't want to say scary and comforting lines ever, because I feel like when it comes to life in general, I'm the type of person that will like get in the car and just start driving and just see where I run out of gas. But there's so many people that wouldn't do that, and I'm just like, oh, but it's so fun. It's scary. That's the whole point.
Like, pick me up on your way.
I mean, I would. I as soon as I can drive again, which is currently, I think, oh boy, I haven't had an episode in like over a week because we just don't talk about it. So we're just kind of ignoring it and hoping it stays away. 5 months and 18 something days, I think. Yeah. So the clock hasn't reset in a while. We're hoping it doesn't reset ever again. But yeah. Anyway, next tab
is on 262.
Okay.
Have you got any tabs before that?
I do not.
You do not. It's basically just tabbing the paragraph where she's like, I'm here to forgive you. Like, I spent the last few years living with this weight inside of me. Blah, blah, blah. Like, but she's forgiving him for her, like, not for him, which is why I was like, that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Closure.
And then I've got 263.
Okay.
And he's like, you're falling in love? And she's like, I am. And it's greater than any book I ever read.
Okay, not true, but okay.
Not true, but it was a cute line.
It's adorable, line. But it's no way true. There's no way.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm like, girl, you're cute, but you're not being serious.
Nope.
I've got 267.
Go for it.
Oh, you said go for it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 264. I was like, okay. I was like waiting for you. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I love this. Okay. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the sky. Maybe it was the idea of a new day, a fresh start. Or maybe I just liked the way it looked. Not everything had to have some big meaning behind it. I am definitely the type of person that loves a sunset more than a sunrise. And I don't know why, but I just relate to that in so many different ways.
As well, like, I agree. I think a big part of that for me is because I enjoy knowing that, like, the peace that comes with nighttime. Like, when the sunset's happening, it's, like, stunning. And it's, like, then you kind of get that quietness, that silence. Like, the world's asleep.
Yeah.
And then I'm awake. Whereas when a sunrise happens, it's stunning, but it's like the world's waking up and so much is happening and you've got a whole day ahead of you. Whereas I'm like, there's a few hours of like just complete darkness that it's like just you and everyone else is sleeping that I look forward to every day.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the sunset.
I remember when I was still living in a townhouse and I had that wacky schedule that I absolutely loved where I was up until like 8, 9 in the morning. I'd sleep until like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, wake up, hang out with my housemates. They'd all go to sleep. I'd be creative and stay up all night. And you were like, you're living on the wrong continent. You're like, you're not even the wrong time zone. You're living in the wrong continent. You're like dreaming of that. But, blah, 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 blah. I just saw this. I found this Pinterest pin today. And I really hope I don't mess this up. And it said, why are you obsessed with thunderstorms? And the second quote was like, because it reminds us that nature can scream and cry too. Or, oh, I hope I didn't mess that up. It's like, it reminds us because it reminds us that nature needs to scream and cry too, or can scream and cry too, or something like that. And I was just like, wow. I was like, wow. But yeah, anyway, next one.
273?
Yes! At the bottom?
No.
Okay, you first.
Wait, where have I tapped this?
I don't know.
Oh, and it's like, all you need to do is listen to my voice. And I was like, cute. And I just liked that little scene they had going there.
Wait, where? Oh. Oh, right. Okay, because we're kind of at the end now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, like, this is, like, the first thing I ever read on this book, because I saw a TikTok that was, like, just the chunk of them, like, having this conversation and him being, like, read to me. And I fell in love with that. And now knowing that it's at the very end, I'm just like, wow. But my, I think, second to last one, it's a green tab, which means that this is just generally a good quote. Look at an image. Look, an image is there in front of you, right? You stare at it, but then you look it away and it's gone. She said. Words aren't like that. They build an entire world around you. It's not something you look at, it's something you're inside. It makes it scarier.
Yeah, I like that.
I quivered. I was like, oh my god, she's so right. Because sound is like my worst nightmare. I can watch any horror film, any thriller without sound. But you turn the sound on and I'm not watching it. Oh no. I can't do it. So yeah, that made me happy. Where's your next one?
276.
Okay.
It feels like the world is going to explode when I kiss you. And then he goes, then let it explode.
Oh, love.
My next one's on 278.
I think 279 is my last one. Go ahead for you.
He grinned, shook his head. What? I asked. Nothing at all, he said. Read to me.
I mean, okay. All right. Book is opening. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. I would be so nervous though. Like when I actually think about it, like yeah, I would read to them, but like I would be so nervous.
Mm.
Like the very fact that I'm sitting here reading just simple quotes out loud is freaking me out. Like I'm like, oh my god. Like table reads when I was in school, my worst nightmare. I'd rather stand on a stage in front of. I'm better in bigger crowds than in smaller crowds. The smaller the crowd, the more scared I am, which is kind of funny. But like, table reads.
I love smaller crowds. Like I remember I told you about that little performance I did where like it was a serial killer like monologue, and
no,
I was for my drama class you had to perform something like at the end of the year for like your Rosa assessment, and everyone it was like a monologue and it had to be like minimum 5 minutes long, and everyone was doing these like Romeo and Juliet and like all these romance and like really deep monologues, and I was like serial killer monologue. And so like I did like deep research into it and I found this and it was literally like 6-7 minutes long, and memorized the whole thing and then like had to perform it, and I loved it because like I first performance was in front of like a small group of people, which is where I got assessed, and there was like only a small group, so like I could literally like look at everyone like as I was talking, and like it literally like I loved it when they'd be like, oh, like that's creepy because I was like I'm doing my job.
I love it. Oh my, those are always the fun ones to watch though when you think about it. Like I love to read romance, don't get me wrong, but like chick flicks as far as like film, not really my thing. I'd rather watch like the action movie or like the mythical movie or whatever, but like I mean there's a couple of them that I love, like Leap Year, and there's what's the other one my family and I are always watching? The Proposal. Like there's a couple chick flicks that I love to watch, but generally I'm just kind of like, Is that your last one?
Yep.
All right, you got one more. Because you go somewhere else when you read, and I want to go there with you. Mother above. He is lovely. We love him. He's great.
Overall, I think I enjoyed talking about the book and the quotes more than I actually enjoyed the book, if that makes sense. Like, I love the lines. I can fangirl over the lines, but I'm just like, I feel like the characters were super underdeveloped. And it could have been so much more, but it makes sense that it's a Wattpad book and it's like one of the first books written and all that. I'm like, I can see that. It has such potential. I feel like if it was edited more and worked on more, it could have been so good.
Yeah. I'd agree. I'd agree with that. I think this is definitely one of those books that is... It's just like a nice little... I don't want to say like pick-me-up, but it's not one you really want to wallow with, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't really have to spend that much time with it. You can just kind of, like, zip through it and still feel, like, satisfied, like you read a book.
Yeah. I literally read it in, like, 3 hours.
You did. You did. And, I mean, what was I doing? I think I was rearranging my shelf while you were reading this, so, yeah, I mean, I read it fairly quickly, too, and I'm not a fast reader whatsoever. So, yeah, it was a good one. It was a good, cute little book. Cute little book. I will say, though, I don't know if I would have bought the copy. I can't reach up there. Because, like, I did find it on Wattpad. I'm like, okay, I probably would have saved the $10 and bought another. Like,
I wouldn't have bought this book personally. It got sent to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have read it. But, like, I'm glad that I've read it because, like, I genuinely enjoy kind of, like, the lines. Like, I feel like the overall plot was really well done. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We have done this in an hour and a half. I think that is the shortest we have ever done alive.
Gosh, go us.
Let's go. I'm tired, which is weird. My clock has shifted. big time. I went to bed before 9 yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember the last time I went to bed before 9. But, I mean, Cedar does wake me up pretty early, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But, yeah.
Love.
Alrighty. What book do we want to do next 16th? Do we want to do From Blood and Ash, the first one?
I reckon we do Blood and Ash. That will be super fun. Like, and I haven't actually tabbed my copy, so I'll have to go through and reread it and, like, tab it and highlight it, which I'm so excited to do.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I have... Mine should be tabbed. Now I'm scared. Wait. I'm like, hold on. Ugh. Oh god, I can't see. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it should be. Oh, it is. I can feel it. It's tabbed.
Amazing. So yeah, we'll do From Blood and Ash next, I reckon. And then, you know, like, as a birthday present, because my birthday is in April. Oh wait, like, that makes sense, because March will be, like, your book to pick, because your birthday, and then April I can pick a book. So I'm going to think about that, because then you're going to have to read the book.
Oh, you little stinker. Okay, no, wait.
Addie. Like, I'd love to do Addie.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to read it in March anyway.
And mine's fully tabbed and everything. Like, I'd love to discuss that book. That would be amazing.
Hold up, moving my... I mean, I'm supposedly at this point.
Right.
Tabs, but I think I can just start tabbing from where I am, and we'll talk about
I'm gonna send you my playlist, like, as soon as we hang up. I'm gonna send it to you.
Please do.
And I'm gonna update every time you get to a new song.
I think that would help motivate me too, listening to like a playlist or like a soundtrack type deal.
And that we'll do the live for Addie on the 17th of April.
My 16th, your 17th.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching for those seven what am I saying? I don't know either. I lost my train of thought. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be talking about From Blood and Ash on the 16th, I guess. I mean, if it were up to me, it would be The War of Two Queens. But somebody hasn't read it, so...
Oh, well,
I mean, we also can't start at the end. We have to start with From Blood and Ash, so...
We'll make our way through all of the books eventually, but we'll start with Blood and Ash. Yeah. And you'll save this video and go up.
Yeah. These will be uploaded on our YouTube, or maybe you are watching it on our YouTube right now. That would be... Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like, down the road, when people are, like, going back to rewatch our old lives? That's so cute! That is so cute!
There's people...
Like, it's so funny, like, for me to go back and rewatch my old videos, it's like some of them are so, like, chill and just, like, nice to have on in, like, the background, and the other ones are, like, so crazy and hectic and chaotic. You're like, what is going on? But I get excited because I think these are going to be kind of, like, chill, where our ones that we just do for fun are going to be chaotic and crazy. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. But, okay. That's all. We love you guys. Bye. Bye. Oh my gosh.